Hi, I'm Michelle Huxtable. Welcome to my home and to a unique show about what happens when you combine incredible food, an inviting environment, and your favorite people. It's something I call the gathering of friends. So join me as we meet Ben and Andrea and see how in even the most difficult times, healing and happiness can be celebrated through a gathering of friends. Food is our most undervalued love language. Now, although gatherings can seem complicated, expensive, or just too much work, I'm going to share some secrets and insights about just how simple, economical, and rewarding they can be. Think about it. A gathering is simply bringing people into your home to celebrate life. And what could be better than that? Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Thanks
How are
so much
you?
For coming.
Oh, thank you so much for
how you
having me.
doing?
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Come on in.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Come on in.
Okay, you guys, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourselves? Tell me how you met.
Okay, well, we were living in Los Angeles. I was working there as a singer, songwriter, and Ben was attending UCLA. He was playing football there.
She started pursuing me, and it was over after that. We dated for probably
about
a year, and then we're engaged for a little while and got married. Mm-hmm. Then we lived in California for the first about 3.5 years of our marriage,
where we had our son Cash, who just turned 4.
I took a job offer up here,
and in the week that we moved in, I found out that I was pregnant. We're really excited, but I was also a little bit sick, as most pregnant women are. And
that memory never goes away.
I know, it's rough. Right around the time that I started feeling a little bit better, we found out that there was an issue with our daughter, and that who I was pregnant with, and that she wasn't well, and that I wasn't going to be able to be doing what I thought I was going to be doing as far as setting up the house. I was going to be on bed rest and have to be very careful about the way that I was carrying her.
That's so hard.
It was really hard. When we finally went in to have her, she came out and she was more beautiful than we could have ever even thought.
and when she did come out, she looked like a perfectly healthy little girl. And
she was so beautiful. Within a few hours, they came back and told us that, even though she looked perfect on the outside, it wasn't the same on the inside, and that her little body wasn't going to be able to be compatible with this life. So we got to dress her. I got to, sing her a couple songs. Ben held her and then gave her back to me, and I knew immediately when she had passed.
Definitely a very humbling experience to go through.
Definitely.
And it's, obviously it's something that you'll be emotional about for a very long time. And she's touched many people's lives.
We didn't even know anyone in this neighborhood. These people that we barely knew came over and had our house cleaned, had groceries. Our landscaping obviously isn't done yet, and we heard from family members that there were like 60 to 70 people over here the day that we were coming home from the hospital, cleaning up our yard, getting it all ready to be landscaped so that we wouldn't come home to a mess and feel stressed out. And they brought us dinners for weeks after we had her. Gifts and just everything that they could have possibly done, they did. I really wanted to think of a way that I felt like I could, you know, even in a small way, just show them how much it meant to us and how grateful I am for them and all that they did for us. So that was kind of where the gathering.
I loved really hearing your story, and I felt like it would be a sweet experience to help you create a gathering of friends.
We're
a
so
gathering of
thankful
gratitude.
that you're here to help us,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Who are some of the people that you'd really like to invite?
most of our neighborhood, you know, really reached out and helped us, and obviously our close family members.
For this type of event, this type of gathering, probably the best thing to do would be to have it as an open house, an open house style. That way you can invite more guests. We
That
can have
would be
30 or
perfect.
40 people.
That'd be great.
And you'd get a chance to visit with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
One
We're
thing I
excited
was
to
kind
have
of
you.
thinking about is perhaps we could create some sweet little favor, kind of a little gift that we would send with them, something maybe to remember Clara by.
I like that idea.
Would that be
Great.
okay?
Absolutely.
Now there's some things we need to do.
Okay.
I'm going to come back and we'll get started. We'll figure out what we're going to do. We'll set a
Making the
menu
plans.
and we'll put together a
Great.
plan. And it's going to be great.
Hey, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Thanks so
How are
much
you?
For coming.
I came prepared today just with a few suggestions, and I mean, if it works for you, great. If not,
Oh, I'm
but
excited to see.
I love those little photographs that you gave me.
Okay.
And so here, just using kind of that theme, your gray walls, and just combining both of the colors. So this is this is the message that you wanted written on it, and then this is one of the little photographs that.
That is just so perfect. I love it.
That looks awesome.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so glad that we're doing this, because it was important for me to feel like everybody knows, you know, what the gathering was about and how thankful we were and are to everybody because of, you know, what we went through. And so
Well, this is very sweet because it's something they can kind of take with them.
yes, exactly.
And it's personal. It has the little message on the back. But for me, I would save this.
Oh,
It would be
yes.
a reminder of the gratitude that I feel just for life.
Yeah.
So if you guys greet
have
them
a
at the
lot.
front door, we have the food set up here. Also, we could do like the drinks and things here on the island. We're going to really bring some furniture in and
So you think
finish
you'll be
this
able to
space.
help me, because we haven't really had a chance yet to obviously furnish everything, and I feel like we have so much space, but you know, not enough stuff. So
You know what? It's going to be wonderful. Okay, probably one of the most important things when you're planning a gathering is to have a nice variety of food. So let's just kind of go through my books and let's choose a menu.
okay. So
Well, you know, first of all, there always needs to be some kind of entree, kind of the mainstay of the menu.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of this particular recipe. It's called Chicken Angeline.
Oh, that
It
looks
is
so good.
really,
It's
really
really
good.
good.
It's a little bit of work, but it melts in your mouth and it's a fabulous piece.
I'm getting hungry just looking at these pictures.
Well, you know, this is fun. This is going to be fun to learn how to make
Yeah,
too. It's really
absolutely.
fun. So then we'll serve it over some baby red mashed potatoes. Okay, so now tell me, do you make rolls?
I have tried, and they have not turned out how I would like
They
them
taste
to.
really good.
Last
Well,
time I
I
made them,
have-
they were pancake rolls.
I have a perfect roll recipe that you guys are
Oh,
going to love.
awesome.
It's simple but beautiful, elegant. We also need to create a few appetizers, just because people will be talking and
Yeah.
visiting
Just
and
kind of,
visiting
yeah,
with each other things
nibbling.
that they can eat.
Okay.
This is called a fried tomato sandwich, and it's one of my favorite recipes.
I
Little
love cream
baguette,
cheese.
baguette with cream cheese.
Anything with cream cheese. Really
This is a
good.
caprese salad, but it's kind of my version of a caprese salad.
Okay.
Another recipe that will be really easy. They're a little bacon wrapped in just in a little potato or a tater tot.
Good.
Really simple. You can make it ahead of time and just have it on cookie
Yeah.
sheets and just bake it just before. And then, really, there's a recipe that is an almond cheesecake that a friend just shared with me, and it's a wonderful recipe. And we will make that as well, and it will be
That
really,
sounds really good.
really good. Okay, well, you know what? Really, from here, we're just going to, we really need to pick a date now that we kind of have our menu. I think since you've decided on an open house, a weekend is really the best.
Yeah,
so,
I'm thinking a weekend as well, just so that we can make sure all the neighbors can come and they'll be off work. And yeah, I think that would be
no
really
excuses
good.
for anybody, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's for sure. Oh, everyone will want to come. They'll love to come. And they will leave happy.
They will.
They're going to be well fed.
Nothing like a good meal, right?
That's for sure.